Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and we are continuing into a series. I did the first episode. I was hoping one of the sources I normally use would be all up, but they aren't yet. But that's fine. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into this with what I've got. And of course, we're talking about congressional donors from the 119th Congress. Today, we're looking at Representative Alma Adams, who represents the 12th District of North Carolina, which is Charlotte and the surrounding area. Now, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Alma Adams here. She was preceded in office by Mel Watt, and before becoming a member of representative for the 12th District of North Carolina, she was a member of North Carolina House of Representatives, so the state's House of Representatives. So she did that for 10 years, and she has since been in the House for 10 years. Yeah. Anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and look at the committees she is on. She is on the Committee on Agriculture, of which she's on the Subcommittee on Conservation, Research, and Biotechnology, and the Subcommittee on Nutrition and Foreign Agriculture. She is on the Committee on Education and the Workforce, of which she's on the Subcommittee on Early Childhood, Elementary, and Secondary Education, and the Subcommittee for Higher Education and Workforce Development. Now, let's go ahead and look at who she is as an individual. She was born in High Point, North Carolina, May the 27th, 1946. Graduated from Westside High School in Newark, New Jersey in 1964. Earned a Bachelor of Science from North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University in Greensboro, North Carolina in 1968. Earned a Master's of Science from North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University in Greensboro, North Carolina in 1972. Earned a PhD from Ohio State University in Columbus, Ohio in 1981. Has been an artist, faculty member of Bennett College in Greensboro, North Carolina, 1972 to 2012. Member of the Greensboro, North Carolina School Board, 1984 to 1986. Member of the Greensboro, North Carolina City Council from 1987 to 1994. Member of the North Carolina State House of Representatives, 1994 to 2012. Before being elected simultaneously as a Democrat to the 113th and 114th Congress by special election to fill the vacancy caused by the resignation of U.S. Representative Melvin L. Watt, and re-elected to the 5 following Congresses. So yeah, technically she's in term 6. Alright, now let's go ahead and look at her donors. Okay. for the most recent Congress, we've got her earning $20,000 from the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, and they are a labor union that represents approximately 820,000 workers and retirees in the electrical industry in the United States, Canada, Guam, Panama, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. In particularly electricians or inside wiremen in the construction industry and line workers and other employees of public utilities. The union also represents some workers in the computer, telecommunications, and broadcasting industries and other fields to electric work. Altogether, they have donated, if I can find that page again, $20,000. And once again, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Next, at number 2, we have Duke Energy. They are an American electric power and natural gas holding company headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the company itself is ranked as the 141st largest company in the United States in 2024, its highest ever placement in the Fortune 500 list. Altogether, it has donated $17,850, and once again, that's Duke Energy. Next, at number 3, we have Blue Cross Blue Shield. Full name being Blue Cross Blue Shield Association. They are a U.S.-based federation with 33 independent and locally operated Blue Cross Blue Shield Association companies that provide health insurance to more than 15 million people in the U.S. as of 2022. It was formed in 1982 from the merger of its two namesake organizations, Blue Cross itself being founded in 1929 and became the Blue Cross Association in 1960, and Blue Shield emerged in 1939 and the Blue Shield Association created in 1948. Its headquarters are at the Aon Center at 200 East Randolph Street in Chicago, Illinois, and claims to control access to the Blue Cross and Blue Shield trademarks and names across the U.S. and in more than 170 other countries, which is licensed to the affiliated companies for specific, exclusive geographic service areas. It has affiliated plans in all 50 states, Washington, D.C., and Puerto Rico, and licensees offering plans in several foreign countries. It also participates in the nationwide health insurance program for employees of the U.S. federal government. Altogether, it has donated $12,500, and once again, that's Blue Cross Blue Shield. Next, at number 4, we have Home Depot, and they are sometimes just known as the Home Depot. It is an American multinational home improvement retail corporation that sells tools, construction products, appliances, and services, including fuel and transportation rentals. Home Depot is the largest home improvement retailer in the United States, and in 2021, the company had 490,600 employees and more than 150 billion with a B dollars in revenue. The company is headquartered in Cobb County, Georgia, with an Atlanta mailing address, and it operates many big box format stores across the U.S., including Washington, D.C., Guam, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, all 10 provinces of Canada, and all 32 Mexican states, and Mexico City. Maintenance, repair, and operations company Interline Brands, Home Depot Pro, is also owned by the Home Depot with 70 distribution centers across the U.S. It is the 7th largest U.S.-based employer globally. Altogether, it has donated $10,100, and once again, that's Home Depot. And finally, in 5th, we have American Crystal Sugar. And they are an agricultural cooperative specializing in the production of sugar and related agro products. American Crystal is owned by nearly 2,800 shareholders who raise approximately 1/3 of the nation's sugar beet acreage in the Red River Valley of Minnesota and North Dakota. As the largest beet sugar producer in the United States, the company utilizes innovative farming practices, low-cost production methods, and sales and marketing leadership to produce and sell about 15% of America's sugar. American Crystal operates sugar factories in Crookston, East Grand Forks and Moorhead, Minnesota, and Drayton and Hillsboro, North Dakota. The company's technical services center and corporate headquarters are also located in Moorhead, Minnesota. Located in Edina, Minnesota, United Sugars Producers and Refiners Cooperative markets American Crystal Sugar to retail and industrial customers throughout the nation. Midwest Agri-Commodities Company, based in San Rafael, California, globally markets American Crystal's agri products such as sugar beet pulp, molasses, concentrated separated byproduct, and betaine or betaine, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Altogether, they have donated $10,000, and once again, that's American Crystal Sugar. Now, let's look at the top 5 industry donors. In 23-24, since we're doing the most recent election year. Let's see, it's down here. There you go. At the top, number 1, we have $48,245, and once again, that's commercial banks. Next, at number 2, we have public sector unions, who altogether have donated $44,000. And once again, that's public sector unions. Next, at number 3, we have building trade unions, who altogether have donated $40,500. And once again, that's building trade unions. Next, at number 4, we have industrial unions. Altogether, they have donated $40,500. And once again, that's industrial trade unions, or industrial unions. Finally, in 5th, we have insurance, who have donated $36,980. And once again, that's insurance. Looking back at our donors individually, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, I've said before, no problem with unions. That's perfectly fine. Duke Energy, meh. I mean, I understand they're an energy producer, but it's one of these that has some shady things in its past. Blue Cross Blue Shield, again, insurances. I think we should just have a national single payer system. So I'm not big on Blue Cross Blue Shield either. Home Depot, okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess, okay. American Crystal Sugar, again, okay. Industry-wise, commercial banks, pretty much an ooh, because they're just, yeah, they're the big banks, the big money grubbers, who cause a lot of things like the stock market crash of 1929, the 2008 recession. It's the commercial banks are a big part of that. Next three, though, I love public sector unions, building trade unions, industrial unions. Great, wonderful. Insurance, overall, okay. But, once again, that has been a look at Representative Alma Adams, who is the representative for the 12th District of North Carolina. But that'll be the end of this episode. As always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.